Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Anyway, we have got a new trailer, or as it says here, a sneak peek of the upcoming Superman movie. So let's check it out and see any new footage or any new information we've got on the movie. So let's check it out. Soups, what we got? Hope to see more of the dog. Gotta work on that land in there, Superman. I don't know who he was fighting, but he got his ass kicked. Here, boy. Oh, shit.
Stop.
Jesus Christ, Krypto.
Stop. No, Krypto. Stop. Krypto. Take me home.
No, Krypto wanna play.
Home. Krypto. Home.
Oh, shh. Good dog, good dog. Oh. I like that feature. I like that. You know, it's heading instead of, you know, always being there for somebody to see it, actually, you know, heading thing. Oh, it's voice activated. Master's home, open the door.
Superman. Thank you.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve. Meet 12. She's new.
He looked at me.
14 fractured bones.
Damage to bladder, kidney, large intestine, lungs.
With a healthy dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
Alright. Take 2 rays of sun and call me in the morning.
292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
He's back.
Superman.
I'm more focused on the damn dog than Superman. Can we just like Superman's had his time in the live action? Can we just have this as like Krypto the dog the movie and just have Superman in the background? All right. Trailer more or less the same apart from that little extra footage of Krypto being so playful for his master and then dragging them home for the robots. I don't know who the robots are. Obviously this is like a new feature because as far as I know, I've never seen like the robots feature in any other Superman movie. I can't even think of like the animated series or any other like the Justice League animated series. I don't remember any like robots being around, like it's like sort of serving Superman. So I don't know who the hell he was fighting. This the broken ribs, busted intestine, and I mean, I don't know, like if he's tried to fly back to his fortress, or if he was fighting something in the air and they just fucking knocked him for 6 into the ground. I just love that we get this. Like one of the best quotes from the Batman Superman movie was, "Do you bleed? You will." It's like the start off here is like coughing up blood everywhere. So I don't know who the hell he was fighting. Maybe it was like that, that like monster thing he was fighting, that the fire breathing thing, and then it's just kicked the shit out of him, and now he's probably had to fly home or something. I'd love to know where that came from. Like, I don't think it's something that Lex created. I just love this shot of the dog coming running.
Stop!
Fucking dogs more causing them more pain than the bloody enemies. Probably the dog's probably just saying, "I'm fucking freezing here. All you give me was this bloody cape. Give me some bloody coat or jacket or something."
Krypto. Take me home.
I want to go home. I came out to play. I want to play.
Home. Krypto. Home.
Like, you want to go home? All right, we're going to take you home. I'm very curious to see who he was fighting. The fact that he can barely, literally can't even stand up. The fact that he actually needs Krypto to drag him back to the fortress. I like to my recollection, I've never seen Superman in this condition. Superman's always been the fucking Man of Steel. The indestructible force, that you don't ever see him in that sort of situation. I think the only time I've ever seen Superman sort of vulnerable in a movie was it Superman Returns? With Brandon was Superman Returns, where he got the kryptonite stuck in his back and Luthor's guy, kicked the shit out of him and then threw him into the ocean, and I think it was Lois had to, dive off the plane, or the like, it was like one of those seaplanes. She had to dive into the water to save him. Like, that's the only time I've ever seen him. Any other time, like with Superman, I know obviously in the original Superman, like, he was like had a kryptonite and he was thrown into the swimming pool, and Miss Tessmacher had to take the kryptonite off him to have thing. But I've never seen him in this type of condition. So I'd love to know what the hell he was fighting. I mean, hopefully it wasn't, Doomsday. They're not going to do that again and throw Doomsday in right away. But I said, I like the fact that the fortress is like, hidden compared to other movies where it's always there. In I said Superman Returns, Lex was able to find the fortress because it's just sticking out there. This one where it's actually, hidden. So that's a handy little technique. Anytime I see friggin' like an Anderson now, I automatically think of the Family Guy episode with Consuela, where the guy rolls up and is like, "No, Superman no here. No, he no here. No, he no here. You come back later. He no here." So I say I've never seen these guys in any other thing. So obviously they're like, I guess they were like sort of mechanics from Krypton that sort of were built by Superman for the fortress to help him or aid him or to look after the fortress. But they're obviously like they're all numbered, so it's interesting. It's a
Thank you. No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve.
work on your bedside manner. He's got a good view for getting the suntan.
Level 4? 292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
Love that John Williams theme. And then just get the trailer that we've seen.
He's back.
Yeah, so I don't know where this thing comes from. Like, I don't know, somebody messing with sort of dimensions or portals or something, and this thing just came through, because obviously you've got the Hawk Girl and the Green Lantern, so was the Green Lantern possibly tracking this thing and it came to Earth, and that's how the Green Lantern showed up? This scene here is just like, yeah, total destruction outside. No, I promised we were going to have dinner. We're going to sit here and we're going to have dinner. You going to deal with that? No, I'm not. If there is like a green race, I don't know whether the Green Lantern is fighting whatever the hell that is meant to be. So that scene there, it looks like this looks possibly like he was fighting that monster, and then he's flying up through the flames, and then that's possibly where he retreats back to the fortress and crash lands.
Superman.
I don't know about that. Like, that looks like
Superman.
I just get the Hitman sort of look from that. It doesn't look like Lex. It looks more like the agent thing, the Hitman's assassin. And he's in some sort of case here. Yeah, so I don't know, because there's people standing around. This is Mr. Fantastic. Mephisto. And then obviously somebody has attacked the fortress because all these fucking robots. I'm wondering, is that the number 4 or whoever it was thing? So did Lex attack the fortress? Alright, it looks good. I'm just hoping that they get right. As I say, trailers can be deceiving, so hopefully, with DC movies, have been a bit like the MCU at times. It's sort of hit and miss, and with DC, it's been a lot more, miss with their movies. Started good, Man of Steel and Wonder Woman started well, and then, as I said before, I think they rushed it and they tried to do too much too fast, and it just went downhill from there. Hopefully now they can take their time and get it right. I'm slightly worried about, this movie, that there might be too many characters in it. Just because it's I forget a second, David's first outing as Superman, you don't want him to be overshadowed in his first movie. So obviously you've got Superman, you've got Lex, you've got Green Lantern, you've got Hawkgirl, you've got Krypto, you've got this monster thing, you've got also something else in the sky, that giant ball of energy thing shooting. You don't want to do too much for the first movie, so I'm just hopefully that they don't overshadow him. But we'll see how it goes. I've always been, with DC movies, I've always been more of a Batman fan than Superman, but I do love the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeve. So hopefully they can get this right, and they can get the DC franchise back on track and don't have to rival Marvel Studios. Just go at your own pace, and hopefully the DC franchise could be as good as the MCU originally was. So I say, just take your time. Obviously they've started also, they did the, what was the first thing? It was Creature Commandos or something. But obviously this is the first official movie, and then they're going for, I think Supergirl is to come out, and they are doing their own Batman movie that's away from Matt Reeves' project with the Batman and Robert Pattinson. So, anyway, let me know your comments below. Are you excited for this movie? How do you think it's going to go? And do you think it's too overpacked with characters? I'm excited to see more of Krypto. So hopefully nothing happens to the damn dog. If this movie ends with Lex, killing Krypto, I'm gonna be very pissed off. But let me know your thoughts on this, and again, what are your thoughts on the casting? Do you think that is it David? I forget the second name. David Core. David Corn Sweat. All right. Do you think that David is going to be good casting for the role of Superman? Obviously, there was a lot of backlash for Henry Cavill being replaced, but again, if they are going to restart this franchise, then restart it brand new, clean slate with a new cast. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. And as always, I will drop a link in the description for the original video so you can check it out for yourselves. Take care. I'll see you again. I was looking forward to Superman and Krypto.